Big Truths for Little Kids, Teaching Your Children to Live for God by Susan Hunt and Richie Hunt. Question and answer time. You may want to pause between the questions and the answers. Question 1. Can you see God? No, I cannot see God, but He can always see me. Question 2. Does God know all things? Answer 2. Yes. Nothing can be hidden from God. Question 3. Can God do all things? Answer 3. Yes, God can do all His holy will. Story time. The Tree House. For weeks, Caleb, Angus, and Daniel talked about building a treehouse in Angus's backyard. But the boys did not have any wood. If we had a treehouse, we could pretend it was our fort, and we could battle the bad guys, Angus said. If only we had some wood, the boys all said together. One day, Daniel ran into Angus's backyard, pulling his wagon filled with wood. And it was not just any old wood, it was really good wood. Perfect for the treehouse. This is great, exclaimed Caleb. Yeah, now we can build our treehouse, said Angus. The three boys immediately started planning. Maybe we can lay some boards across these limbs, suggested Daniel. I'll go get a hammer and some nails from my dad's workshop, said Angus. This is great. This is really great. Say, Daniel, where did you get all this wood anyway? Asked Caleb. I got it where those men are building that new house, Daniel told him. Wow, that was really nice of those men to give you all this wood, said Angus. Daniel looked up from his work and said, Well, they didn't really give it to me. They left for lunch and I just took some. They've got so much wood stacked up there that they won't miss a few pieces. Caleb and Angus looked at each other, and then they looked at Daniel. Angus said, We can't keep this. What do you mean we can't keep it? Protested Daniel. Nobody saw me, and those men have so much that they'll never miss it. God saw you, and it's stealing, replied Angus firmly. Last night in our family devotions, my dad read us some verses from Psalm 33. I think we need to read those verses now, said Caleb. He ran to his house and quickly returned with his Bible. Caleb read, From heaven the Lord looks down and sees all mankind. From his dwelling place he watches all who live on earth. Psalm 33, 13-14. Daniel listened intently and then said, Oh no, those men didn't see me, but God saw me, didn't he? Caleb and Angus nodded. Come on, Daniel, let's load up the wood. We'll go with you to return it to the men, Angus offered. I'll tell the men that I'm sorry, and I think I need to tell God I'm sorry too, said Daniel. The boys bowed their heads, and Daniel asked the Lord to forgive him. He also asked the Lord to give him courage to tell the men he was sorry. As the boys walked down the street, Daniel said, It's scary knowing that God sees everything we do. Angus replied, But wouldn't it be scarier if God didn't see us? Then He couldn't take care of us. Yeah, that's right, Daniel agreed. And God loves us, even when we do bad things, said Caleb. Angus looked thoughtful for a moment, and then he spoke. You know, Daniel, I think it's really cool that you're willing to take the wood back. God saw you when you took the wood, but He also sees you now. Yeah, Caleb chimed in. It seems to me that you're glorifying God because you're doing the right thing now. Let's talk. Now take some time to talk over these questions and pray together. If you enjoyed this devotional, please like and subscribe and share with your friends.